Republican Congressman Mike Collins of Georgia. Congressman, thanks so much for making the time tonight.
Well, I appreciate you having me on.
I do want to start with the man accused of murdering 22-year-old UGA student Laken Riley. We were just listening to that report, and authorities revealing that this suspect, Jose Ibarra, crossed into El Paso illegally back in 2022. Your reaction to this, and what changes need to be made to prevent particularly dangerous individuals from coming through unnoticed?
You know, the first thing I think I would do would be to encourage the Biden administration. They could take 8 easy steps right now, executive orders. They went through every one of Trump's executive orders and did a 180-degree turn on all of them. That border was secure. It's easy for him to go ahead and do that and secure that. I encourage the Senate to go ahead and take up H.R. 2 that we sent over there last May, that they have not even picked up and looked at and vote on it. We have got to secure that border. We've been saying it for several months now. That is the top issue of what's going on in this country. That debt is important, but this country, we won't have one as long as we allow millions and millions of people to pour across that border at various points. And you know that if they don't care where they cross, they don't care about your laws. They don't care about any form or any portion of our law in this country. And that's evident by just like with these two young men. If you notice, they were in a sanctuary city in New York, got arrested, and then what did they do? They moved to another sanctuary city down in Athens, Georgia, where tens of thousands of parents send their kids to school thinking that they're safe. And I guarantee you the majority of them, probably most of them, don't even know that they're acting like a sanctuary city there in Athens.
You know, in a letter to President Biden this weekend, Georgia Governor Brian Kemp called on the administration to take action to protect the southern border. I appreciate you talking about the president. Can the president alone solve this problem? What role should Congress be playing in addressing the border crisis?
Well, you know, executive orders are just what they are. They can be changed anytime a new president comes into power. Now, he could go ahead and secure that border today, but we could make sure that we back up with H.R. 2, which is a great bill. Finish building that wall, remain in Mexico, making sure that people are adjudicated right away instead of this giving them 5, 7, 8 years in this country. That's things you can do right now. But you know, Natasha, it's not just the Biden administration. That local government there in Clark County in Athens, Georgia, they've got blood on their hands too. They're the one. Georgia doesn't legally allow sanctuary cities, but yet they have been acting like one in all facets and not participating, not communicating with ICE. They need to be held accountable. And if they had any sort of honor left, they would have already resigned.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.